guys, Candace here. I am going to show you real quick how I come up with my graphs for my Graphgans, whether it's a corner to corner or an actual Graphgan. So I'm going to show you how I came up with it so I can start working on my next one. And while I'm working on my next one, I'm going to do like little tutorials, so that way, because it can seem a little overwhelming, huge project, lots of stitches and stuff like that, but it's really quite simple, so bear with me. I'm going to get y'all through this. We're going to go to stitchfiddle.com, and you're going to create an account, and then you'll get something that looks like this. You've got, mine's the freebie. I have enough room to where I can store 15. I have 3 on there right now. I'm about to start my next one, but so that way everybody can see where we're coming from. We're going to create a new. We're going to crochet. Let's see. I think I usually use the corner to corner one. You can use either one, I think. It just gives you more detailed if you do the Graphgan one. Okay, so let's go over to the side over here. So this is what you'll start with. You've got your size calculator, gauge swatch if you want that, brightness, colors. You can increase that to 46 and it will give you more, of course. Usually about 10 is usually okay. Unless you need more. So we'll do 15. We'll just do 15. So, okay, so right now your square count is 7,500. So you're going to have 75 stitches across and 100 up. So, I mean, not a huge blanket, probably a good throw. Not going to have much detail because you can see it's kind of blurry. So the more you increase your rows, let's see, mine had there. You see the image is sharper. Now you can go all the way to 66,304 stitches, and it's going to look sharp and fabulous and stuff like that. We can use that just as an example so you can see. Actually, I'm going to change that back down. Let's go. Let's do 121. Okay, so we're going to save our chart. So once you save the chart, it's going to give you a pixelated picture like that. Now, as you can see, there are some details that are missing. Their mouths are missing and stuff like that. This is just, it is what it is. So we'll zoom up. 91. So when I start, I usually do 91 plus, what is it? 91, I want 2 black on either side, and then I need to chain 2, so 6, so 97 is what I would do. And then I would just do a row of black double crochets all the way around. Unless you want something a little bit more uniform, and you can do single crochet, half double crochet. It doesn't have to be double crochet. I use double crochet because it's easier for me to change colors. We'll get into that in another video. And then you can just take off boxes whenever you're done. This website makes doing Graphgans and corners to corners real easy because you can take off stuff. And then when you're done, you just delete it. Just delete it, and then you're on to your next project. And it will always pull up the one that you are working on first. You won't ever have to worry about going and digging. So whichever one, for instance, the Teen Titans one was the one I was with. But if I click on that, so if I go on my Marauders map that I'm got in the works, it's gonna pop up first because I touched it last. Then I keep my tablet charged, so that's what I work off of because I'm blind as a bat. So it's easier for me to see these little pixels on a bigger screen, and then I have my phone handy so I can reference the picture that I'm using. I would strongly suggest not getting rid of your sample picture so you can go back and forth between the two, so that way, you know, because Stitch Fiddle is going to throw some weird colors on these charts. It really is. It's not going to be, if it's blue somewhere, it's not necessarily going to be blue. It may be pink, it may be black, it may be gray. It depends. Depends on this, what it's doing. So just be cautious. Keep your picture. Go slow. You don't have to do, these aren't like huge fancy stitches that I'm doing. I did double crochet for my Teen Titans blanket. It came out way too big for a 2-year-old, but that's okay. He'll never need another blanket a day in his life. So maybe half double crochet, single crochet. Double crochet for me is easier to change colors. And we'll get into that a little bit because you have something to guide your new color into. So, but that's how I create my graphs. Any questions, just feel free to comment, or, you know, go back to my Facebook page, Yarnspirations by Candace, and drop me an email or something. I'm happy to answer questions.